going to show you is how to make this fish here the blue fish. I'm going to click on the blue fish layer, make this blue fish look like it's behind this piece of coral or rock or whatever it is there. And the way we're going to do that is by creating something called a layer mask. And to get a layer mask, you use this little symbol down here. It says, if you hover over, you can see it says add layer mask. I'm going to click on that. What it's done, it's put this little white thing here, and that white thing is the mask itself. And I'm going to show you in a minute, but what happens is whatever you put over this mask that's black, it makes that part of the image disappear, and whatever's white reappears, but I'll show you. So over here is your color selector. I'm going to make sure I've got black to start with, so I'll swap that to black. You can see the way to swap from black and white is doing that. Or there is an actual shortcut, which is X. I'm going to hold X and see it changing there. So I'll need black to start with. And then I'm going to use a brush, just a normal brush tool. And up here you can select different sizes of your brush tool, or else another shortcut for that is to use the brackets next to the P key. You can see it getting bigger. And the other thing I want to make sure is I've got a brush with a sort of hazy edge or a fuzzy edge. And what I'm going to do, I've got black loaded at 100%. That's going to brush away this fish. But the reason we're using a layer mask is because we can brush parts of it back. So you can see what's happened over here in the layer mask. It's just added black. The fish has stayed the same. Now if we swap to white, instead of doing that, or else using the X, I'm going to make the brush a bit smaller so I can go around the edge here. I'm now brushing the fish back in again. And no matter how many mistakes I make, I can always go back to black and white. So, for example, if I accidentally go, whoops, and brush that bit in, I can just go back to a black brush, which I've changed there, and brush that right back out again. So you've got complete control, and you can keep controlling it. So that's the way to use a layer mask. And I'll stop the recording.